Hello and welcome back. In previous video we saw how to make a simple car controller with wheel colliders and simple physics. This time we are going to do something a little bit more complicated. We have this truck with a trailer, a lot of wheels. We are going to use mostly setup from previous video. This surface, script, player input. So let's see how to make this truck moving. As I said, we are going to use setup from previous tutorial. This script, this player input, and the surface with box collider and rigid body. Let's import our model. Again, I'm going to use models that I already made, models of a semi-truck and a trailer. Drag and drop to scene. We need some color. Let's add color palettes. It looks better now. Again, this and other models you can find on my itch.io page. Download link is in description of this video. Let's concentrate on truck for now and trailer later. As before, unpack completely prefab. Add physics, rigid body and some box colliders. Here I will make two box colliders, one for the cabin and one for the chassis. Adjust size. Now this truck without trailer has 10 wheels. Let's make wheel colliders for each of them. So we need 10 game objects. I'll speed up this part. As before, copy position of every wheel mesh to appropriate game object with wheel collider. Select all objects with wheel meshes and add component wheel collider. Suspension distance 0. Adjust radius. Let's check if all wheel colliders are there. It looks like they are all here. A little bit more adjustment. That should be all about setting up the physics. Let's check out our script. Since now we have a lot more wheels, I will use different approach. Instead of having different game objects for every wheel mesh and every wheel collider, I will have arrays of wheel meshes and wheel colliders. For now, I will set sizes of these arrays to 10, since we have 10 wheels on the truck. Later I will add more for the trailer. Let's adjust script. So I will consider that first two elements of these arrays are front wheels, and other 8 elements will be middle and back wheels. So for steering, we adjust steer angle of element 0 and element 1 of these wheel colliders. For torque, I will add the torque to all remaining wheels of the truck. Elements of this array from 2 up to 9. Braking. Let's just adjust brake force of all wheel colliders of the truck. Same routine for updating position and rotation of wheel meshes. We'll just update every wheel mesh according to its appropriate wheel collider. That looks okay now. Go back to our truck. Let's add this script as a component to our game object of a truck. Drag wheel meshes and wheel colliders to its respective fields. As we said, in first two fields we drag front wheels, and then in other middle wheels and back wheels. Adjust motor force and brake force to more realistic value. Since we are applying torque to all 8 rear wheels, I will split the torque equally to all 8 of them. Let's set up controllers, add component player input, same way as in previous video. Now let's see what we have. Click play. Okay, our truck is moving and steering, going backwards. Now the trailer. Same procedure. Add game objects, adjust position of every game object, add wheel colliders. I'm going to speed up this again. Important thing that I forgot. Before wheel colliders, we need to add some physics to the trailer. Rigid body and box collider. I will set up mass of this trailer to 1000. We have to be careful about this property, since mass of the attached vehicle has to be lower than the mass of the main vehicle. If we want a realistic value of, let's say, mass of the full trailer, it is better to adjust mass of the truck than the mass of the trailer, or even both. In the end, we should play with this until we reach desired physics. Let's line up our trailer with the truck. It looks okay now. Let's try. So what is happening now? Trailer goes with the truck simply because of the friction. Well, let's add proper connection between these two game objects. So, add component, configurable joint. This joint is actually most important part of this tutorial. Let's go through parameters of this component. Anchor point. Point of our trailer around which our trailer is going to rotate. Well, let's set up that realistically. That point should be at the back of the truck. Connected anchor point. That is now point on the truck on which our trailer is attached. I lost my connected anchor point. I'm doing something wrong. I forgot one important part. We need to set up connected body. Drag game object to the connected body parameter of our trailer. With this, we are actually telling our component that our trailer is attached to the truck. Let's adjust connected anchor again. Now it makes sense. Next, motion. X motion, Y motion and Z motion should be locked. Angular motion by all axes should be limited, and we need to adjust those limits. Let's tell this component that primary axis will be Y-axis. So the primary angular motion will be around Y-axis. Set up the limits. For the trailer motion to be more realistic, we need to allow trailer to rotate around all axes a little bit. Let's try now. It kind of works. All wheel colliders are rotating properly. Steering works properly. The only thing that we need to do now is to adjust position and rotation of wheel meshes of a trailer. Let's extend our arrays of wheel meshes and wheel colliders. And we update all of them. Back to the scene. So expand our arrays. And drag wheel meshes and wheel colliders of a trailer to respective fields. I just realized that something is wrong. Our model doesn't have 18 wheels, it has 22 wheels. Let's try it again. And this is speeded up. So motion seems okay. Let's see how it's going to act on uneven surface. I will add some obstacles. Some basic cylinders with colliders. Off we go. And we got stuck. What is happening? All 8 wheels with a torque are in the air. One way to avoid that is to adjust suspensions of our wheel colliders. Our wheel colliders of a trailer were not what I meant. We set up all to 0.1 wheel colliders from the truck and wheel colliders from the trailer. And let's see now. It looks better. It doesn't get stuck anymore. And that would be all from our tutorial today. I hope that I helped. See you soon.